Why have you never stood next to nobody? Because you studied the 48 laws of power.
Nah, man, that's whack. And he knew exactly what I meant, because he'd been standing next to something his entire career.
Right.
He stood next to Biggie. You put hot on him. That's stand next to the fighters he want, right? You stood next to Mace. Stood next to Jock. Look, Puffy might be the destination for anybody going nowhere.
He's not wrong.
I wasn't in the ad because of look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together. So I think they still harbor some energy.
Saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York. But he didn't show up as Jay-Z. He didn't show up as the hottest rapper on the street. He showed up as the nigga that was with Big L. Yes. Big L was who put Jay-Z on.
Without question.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z.
In a few recent interviews, 50 Cent and Corey Holcomb, man, they real firm on Jay-Z and P. Diddy being booty bandits.
Okay, well, you know, they trying to give up the game.
Recently, Diddy, the legendary music mogul, finally broke his silence and addressed the elephant in the room during an exclusive interview with Power 105.1's The Breakfast Club. Fans and industry insiders have been buzzing about rumors that Diddy has stolen money and taken advantage of artists on his Bad Boy Records label, and now he's setting the record straight once and for all. With his trademark style and swagger, Diddy vehemently denied the accusations, stating, "If you think that I'm a scumbag that will ever steal anything, my name is Diddy Sean Combs. I never took nothing from nobody a day in my life. All I've ever given is the opportunity and more money than a person was making. I'd open up the doors." However, despite his strong words, the controversy surrounding Diddy's business practices refuses to die down. The FBI and rap rival 50 Cent have both accused him, with the help of Jay-Z, of taking out numerous artists in order to profit from their work. It's a heated debate, and the truth remains a mystery. One name that always comes up when discussing Diddy and Jay's alleged misdeeds is the iconic rapper Coolio. Could there be some truth to these rumors? It's a juicy topic that has fans and insiders alike on the edge of their seats. So sit back, relax, and stay tuned to find out the latest scoop.
According to TMZ, Coolio went to a friend's house in Los Angeles on Wednesday afternoon. When he saw him in the bathroom and did not return for a long time, the friend went to check and found Coolio lying on the floor. Paramedics were called in and the rapper was found dead at the scene. The male artist's manager said Coolio may have suffered a cardiac arrest leading to sudden death. Police said there were no drugs or equipment such as needles at the scene. The official cause of death of the rapper has not yet been announced.
In the world of conspiracy theories, few are as intriguing and controversial as the Illuminati. Long believed to be a secret society with the power to control world events, the Illuminati has been the subject of endless speculation and rumors. But the latest theory takes things to a whole new level, suggesting that Jay-Z, the legendary rapper and music mogul, is a member of this shadowy group, and that he may have been involved in the supposed sacrifice of 90s rap icon, Coolio. Yes, you heard that right. According to this wild conspiracy theory, Coolio, the creator of the iconic hit Gangsta's Paradise, was the victim of the Illuminati's sinister plot, and Jay-Z may have played a role in his demise. But what evidence is there to support such a bizarre claim? As we delve deeper into this outlandish theory, we'll separate fact from fiction and expose the truth behind these baseless allegations. In tragic news for the music world, hip-hop legend and record producer Coolio has reportedly passed away at the age of 59. His longtime manager, Jerez Posey, has confirmed that he died at a friend's house in Los Angeles, although the exact cause of death remains unknown at this time. Sheila Feingen, the second manager of Coolio, has verified the sad news of the rapper's passing. In her statement, she expressed gratitude to Coolio's global fan base for their support and requested their thoughts and prayers for the rapper's loved ones. She acknowledged Coolio's remarkable talent, which had left an indelible impression on the world. Coolio's career took off with the release of his debut album. The lead single, Fantastic Voyage, climbed to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. A year later, he topped the solo rap charts with Gangsta's Paradise. In 1996, he garnered 6 Grammy Award nominations for the same song and won the Best Rap Solo Performance Award.
Lets me know that we've been doing something good, you know, we did something right, and that's, I mean, you know, it's not, an award is not really the pinnacle of what your achievements are, because you get an award an award just lets you know that you worked hard, at least for that time, for that particular period of time.
Regrettably, the rapper has passed away, and rumors have emerged that Diddy and Jay-Z may have played a role in his demise. In a 2016 interview with Uproxx, Coolio reflected on the legacy he wished to leave behind. He expressed a desire to be remembered as an intelligent and cool person who always sought to educate others and make them better people. He believed that it was more important to leave behind a positive impact on people's lives than to be remembered solely for his music, cooking, or film work. The sudden loss of such a talented individual who had so much to offer the world is deeply tragic. Many interviews with Coolio prior to his passing suggested that he planned to expose the music industry and those who had profited from it. In fact, reports have surfaced that he feared for his life, claiming that he had seen things that would lead to his demise.
Talking about what I was talking about at that time, because I felt like I was being, listen, I could be making this shit up in my head. It could be something.
It's impossible to determine whether the Illuminati elite would have dispatched their hitmen to eliminate Coolio if he had planned to create more controversial content. Currently, it seems that his death was likely due to undiagnosed heart disease. Rumors have circulated that Jay-Z, who some believe is a member of the Illuminati, was involved in Coolio's sacrifice. Jay-Z has been the subject of various rumors, ranging from establishing a new world order to using music videos and dance moves to brainwash the masses to participating in human sacrifices. Some believe that he and Diddy were responsible for Coolio's death because he was planning to expose their alleged involvement in the Illuminati. Unfortunately, another well-known figure in the music industry, Biggie Smalls, also known as Notorious B.I.G., became their second victim.
Yo, that nigga said big. I said, yo, he sure did. He said, yeah. He said, big gotta die? He said, yo, he said big.
The untimely death of the renowned rap icon, Notorious Big, has long remained a mystery. But now, the stakes seem to have changed as some famous individuals are accusing fellow rap legends Jay-Z and Diddy of being involved in the crime. Despite being the founders of Rockefeller and Bad Boy Records, they remain the prime suspects, with solid evidence supporting these claims. According to sources close to the slain rapper, Biggie was obstructing Diddy's plan all along, and Diddy even offered his bodyguard, Uncle Ron, $30,000 to sacrifice Biggie.
And Puffy wanted Biggie killed. Bottom line. You don't have to believe me, believe the facts.
However, Uncle Ron declined the offer when he found out that Biggie was already planning to leave the Bad Boys. Unfortunately, we cannot change the fact that Biggie is no longer with us. Uncle Ron, who was previously Diddy's bodyguard, is well acquainted with him and has witnessed his ruthless pursuit of his goals.
Diddy is pure evil. He has a very nasty disposition. He treats everybody like crap.
Even Biggie's fans believe that Diddy was responsible for his mysterious death. One fan tweeted, "I'm 99% sure Diddy had Biggie killed."
Reminisce the fact, I told our driver, Kenny, run this next 3 lights. Run the light, Kenny. Kenny ran the light, Big stopped at the light. Big get killed. Wasn't meant for him, bruh.
Jaguar Wright, a music industry veteran, has made accusations similar to those made against Diddy. It is crucial to pay attention to what she has to say about the matter. It is widely known that Diddy extensively used Biggie's money, and Jaguar's allegations should not be dismissed lightly, particularly given her history of upholding the law. Therefore, we can rely on her statements. Jaguar's supporters are also rallying behind her and expressing their support by placing their trust in her words. One follower tweeted, "When Jaguar Wright said Diddy has been making money off Biggie for longer than Biggie was alive is crazy, but true. He was 24 when he passed. He has been dead for 25 years.
Puffy has been making money off of Biggie's name for longer than Biggie was alive."
Biggie's mother, Valetta Wallace, has expressed her belief that her son was sacrificed. In a heartbreaking interview with the Daily Mail, she spoke about the emotional pain she experiences every day knowing that she will never see her son again and that the person responsible for his death has not been held accountable. She believes that the culprit is still out there, possibly even pretending to be her friend. She shared her thoughts in an emotional statement, saying, "I have a very good idea who murdered Christopher, and I genuinely believe that the LAPD know exactly who did too. They've done their investigation, but they just refuse to move forward. I don't know why they haven't arrested who was involved. It seems to me that it's one giant conspiracy, and someone is definitely being protected somewhere down the line. There's no closure for me until that murderer is behind bars and sentenced." Biggie's mother had her reservations about Puffy's motives and his association with Biggie from the onset. In her book, Valetta Wallace remembers her son, Christopher. She writes, "The truth is, Christopher accepted the illusion of a friend and mentor for about $25,000. That's the amount Puffy lured my son with. That was a lot of money for Christopher back then as a 19-year-old. He had never seen that much at one time in his life. It was enough money to make my son believe Puffy was ready to do anything for him. It was enough to buy blind love and loyalty.
Sean, P. Diddy, whatever his name was during that time, called late Friday night. Go. You represent it, you go. He's not going. He wants to stay here in LA.
It's hard to ignore the possibility that Diddy and Jay-Z worked together to bring down Biggie with the aim of elevating Jay-Z as the top rapper in New York. And the coincidences don't end there. Consider the case of Kim Porter, who tragically passed away not too long ago. Was it Diddy, Jay-Z, or both who were involved? Let's delve deeper.
47-year-old Porter's body found after a desperate call to 911.
EMS 14 respond with engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest.
Tonight, Kim's untimely death raising questions and sending shockwaves through Hollywood. She was the fashion model, actress, and world-famous mother to Diddy's kids.
Extra, extra.
With the hip-hop superstar and their children as he received his star on the Walk of Fame.
We're gonna make sure we have this moment right here.
She was last seen looking happy and healthy with her ex and their children at this event just 16 days before her death. TMZ reporting she had been suffering from flu-like symptoms and possibly pneumonia, but an official cause has yet to be released.
In 2018, the music world mourned the loss of Kim Porter, a well-known actress, model, and mother of 4. According to the medical examiner's report, she died of pneumonia, which she may have contracted while battling the flu. After falling ill, Porter reportedly asked Diddy, the father of 3 of her children, to watch over their kids so they wouldn't get sick as well. Unfortunately, Porter passed away in her sleep on November 15th, 3 days after developing a lung condition. Immediately after her passing, family, close friends, and admirers were all in disbelief and couldn't understand how a healthy woman could suddenly pass away from pneumonia at the age of only 47. Social media was flooded with messages expressing love and admiration for Diddy and Porter's extended family. However, this was short-lived as claims that the founder of Bad Boy had sacrificed the mother of his children began to surface. R&B singer Al B. Sure, the father of Porter's son Quincy Brown, proposed that her death may have been the result of foul play rather than illness. However, the Lake County Coroner of Medical Examination determined that Porter passed away due to lobar pneumonia, and her death was certified as being due to natural causes. Al B. later claimed that Porter was running at the time of her death from someone or something and that he had advised her to contact the FBI in a now-deleted Instagram caption. However, he did not mention she was running a marathon until much later. The mysterious circumstances surrounding Kim Porter's death, along with other deaths of those close to Diddy, have raised suspicion and uncertainty. Many believe that Diddy sacrificed Porter, along with Craig Mack and others, to maintain his power and influence in the music industry. It's worth noting that Diddy was the record label owner of all the performers mentioned, and many of them had grown to resent him. Additionally, there's the infamous allegation of Diddy and Jay-Z's involvement in the death of Tupac Shakur, which has further tainted their reputations. It's up to each individual to interpret the evidence, but there's no denying the shady and questionable nature of these incidents. The fact that those closest to Diddy seem to be the ones most affected only adds to the suspicion.
About what the game would be like if Tupac was still here, or Biggie, or Eazy-E.
You know what? I had that discussion 2 or 3 times, and I always come to the conclusion that a lot of artists wouldn't be as big as they are if...
The impact of Tupac Shakur on the music industry is undeniable. He was a true icon and his talent and charisma were unmatched. His music was in a league of its own, and his arrival on the scene immediately made him a sensation. Even Snoop Dogg, a veteran rapper, acknowledges that many of today's big names in hip-hop would not have achieved the same level of success if Tupac were still alive. His exceptional talent and captivating personality set him apart and kept Jay-Z and Diddy on their toes.
Track record kind of reflected that. Will Smith, we got Jada, we got Faith, we got Colada, we got Left Eye. He always went after the girls of the day.
While Tupac and Jay-Z had a rivalry during Tupac's life, it came to an end after his death. Jay-Z even abandoned a diss track he had made for Tupac, as revealed by the track's producer. The fact remains that Tupac's untimely death has had a significant impact on the music industry, and it's clear that his legacy will continue to inspire future generations of artists. It never came out of respect for the fact that he died. Jay did a record going at Pac, but just as it was about to come out, Tupac died. Lee performed it, though. Lee performed it once. You have to understand, the chip on Jay's shoulder is so crazy, it's just like he had to perform it. 50 Cent has accused Diddy and Jay-Z of being responsible for Tupac's death on multiple occasions. However, it's uncertain how adept these two are at concealing their actions that have resulted in ruining numerous lives, which is regrettable. And that's it from us today. Until next time, bye.